Hola! It's your favorite goddess, Moka, on the scene, como el café, like the coffee. And we are here on a Tuesday, planet Earth, okay? New York, Harlem, New York. And, it's in the afternoon time, and I am going to dive into some magic, okay? Now, today's also the 30th, right? They call this the day before Hallows Eve. A whole nother story to talk about, but just know we have that energy of the veil being lifted. We have the energy of spirit and our ancestors always around us. Yet in this Halloween time is where that energy is really propelled, because so many other people are focused on spirits. And tell me again.
You're right. The dead.
Spirits, the dead energy, of not being who you are, of putting on a mask, of hiding behind the veil, or just being scary and spooky and all that other fun stuff. So that energy is here, and some people get hurt around this time because some people use that at their advantage to do things that aren't just to someone outside of them. So just much healing and prayers and love to all of you who are going to be out there celebrating that or diving into that holiday, that vibration, that consciousness. And for all of you who are thinking about hurting someone, don't, right? Because when you hurt people, you are hurting yourself, right? Because that person is you, right? It's another reflection of you. We're all one. We're all from one source. We're all united in consciousness. We're all united in spirit. We're all united in energy. So when you hurt that other being, you are, cause and effect. You're going to put an energy out there that you're going to have to get back because you put it out there. So you're literally just hurting yourself if you hurt someone else, okay? And if it doesn't get you in this lifetime, it'll get you in the next, or it'll get your lineage, right? It's gonna get you, right? You put it in there, so you have to receive it, right? Law of attraction, just that's the flow out here, okay? So before we dive into our magic, I want you to hear this.
Observe skulls and skeletons, and to wonder what it will be like to go to sleep and never wake up.
Okay, hold on. I know. This is my man, Alan Watts, philosopher, and here's what he says.
Everybody should do in their lifetime sometime two things. One is to consider death.
Consider death.
To observe skulls and skeletons, and to wonder what it will be like to go to sleep and never wake up. Never. That is a very gloomy thing for contemplation, but it's like manure. Just as manure fertilizes the plants and so on, so the contemplation of death and the acceptance of death is very highly generative of creative life. You get wonderful things out of that. And the other thing to contemplate is to follow the possibility of the idea that you are totally selfish. That you don't have a good thing to be said for you at all. You are a complete, utter rascal. Now, the Christians have avoided this.
All right, so he's going to get it in, but this is for you to contemplate, not only because, we're in the vibration of death, we're in the vibration of, possibly being harmed, but we definitely live in the vibration of never knowing when you're going to cease to exist, right? Or for your body to cease to exist. Shout out to Trade Nation, think outside the box. No more 9 to 5. So, you don't want to be doing things that make you unhappy, like jobs, right? Number 9 to 5s. You don't want to be doing things that make you feel angry or dispassionate, or just like you don't want to be here. Because one, you don't got to be here. You can die, right? You can shift and not have to deal with this reality on Earth. But that also takes away the power that you have when you are on this earth in this physical body, able to co-create the reality you desire. So when you think about your funeral or your eulogy, right? You could think about, what am I going to do on this planet that people will remember me for? What are they going to say about me? What information, what creation, what is going to be out there? And cheers. This is one of the reasons I love YouTube and all other realms and platforms where we can record our life, because one, you have it for yourself to look back onto. Your children have it to look back into, right? They get to see you, they get to learn lessons and hear knowledge and wisdom and just energy at where you were in your life. Like, why would you not want your lineage to be able to dive into you and tap into you and love and be and with you when you're not in the physical body, right? And the other aspect is that if your life is a movie, like, it is worth recording, it is worth sharing, it is worth expanding upon, it's worth creating. So you can either sit back and watch someone else's movie. Oh, just pulled my lip really hard. Or you can create your own movie, right? You can be the director. Oh, you see it? Superman?
Yeah.
Can you pass me some shea butter? Just ripped my skin. Like what Daria said, I just killed it by accident. So, blood, cuts, bruises, pain, hurt, suffering, all of that. Things that can be healed, things that can be icky to some. So, let's just keep that in mind as we move forward. It's nothing to fear. It's nothing to fear. Really, that's it. Nothing to fear. Death is nothing to fear. Death and rebirth happens all the time. That's how transformation happens. A lot of us need to die. Our old ways need to die. Our old beliefs, our old paradigms, our old schedule. A lot of things need to burn instead of flame. A lot of things need to do that for us to be the new us, right? So shout out to that option to do that on our day-to-day lives. Okay, we're gonna dive right on into it. This is technically day 4 of my growth from $10 to 133 million. And this is no income claimer. This is no, like,
not a guarantee.
Not only is it not a guarantee, I mean, it's not a guarantee for you, it's a guarantee for me. But it's not a guarantee for every person on the globe, because not every person on the globe is going to do what I'm doing, right? I'm putting in the work every day. I'm doing the energy every day. I'm catching the pips every day to keep track on my goal, all right? And that's why I'm able to compound and grow my money as such. Day 3, yesterday, I've already grown my 3 accounts, which are each $10 to $20, right? And that's because I got a little bit extra by accident, but I grew it to $20, which means I had $30 a couple of days ago, and now I have 60, right? So today I'm going to have more because I'm catching my other pips right now as we speak. Oh. Yeah, it's not showing you, but I'm doing it right now. I'm in an AUDCAD cell, and I'm going to get it for about 10. I'm going to get it for 10 pips. So I have 3 cents in. I'm going to get 10 pips. So I'm going to make about $3. And that'll be my trade for today, day 4. So I'm just coming on here to show you a strategy that I like and that you can dive into as well. And then the other thing I'm showing you is the trading plan, and just letting you see how the numbers are, staying on track. A lot of people wanted to plug into the journey. So that's why we're here. We're here to continue to watch this grow. By day 20, I may just I may just be gone, but Because you don't really need to sit back and watch me do that every single day, right? And by day 20, there's going to be a lot more people who want to plug in and do this. So I'm going to decrease the time and energy that I have to, update you on the progress, right? But just know the progress is happening. Just know it's happening. And don't, you plug in or not, it's happening. If you do plug in, I'll be here helping you. So yeah, that part. Okay. I'm going to share my screen. Get comfortable. Get your pens and papers out. Oh, not you share your screen. You share your screen. Share and share. There we go. All right, I'm going to drop the beat. And while you're here with me, just if you do have, take some water. I don't need more of that. And just take a minute to inhale. And then exhale. Inhale. Try to have your belly expand, your lungs fill up with air. Focusing on that point in between your eyebrows, your first eye. Exhale. One more inhale. Up. And exhale. Gratitude. Set your intention to understand, overstand, and understand what's going on. So you can be sovereign, so you can be free, so you can fire your boss, so you can be the boss of your own life, so you can be your own bank, so you can have fun, so you can travel, so you can experience life the way you're supposed to. Okay? All right, I'm gonna put my little video face down, and you see in my screen right now. Now, immediately I wanted for you all to go on to YouTube. Shout out to Manny Quinones from IML. He's the chairman 100 and beyond, right? Right now, chairman 100. And he's also one of our IML TV educators. So you can tune into him live. We ask him questions. He sends out trade ideas. Him and over 80 other traders. Like, we have a lot of expert traders on our team. That's why it's such a blessing and such like everything to tune in with iMarkets Live and Trade Nation. So this product that we have, the harmonic scanner, sends signals just like the teacher sends signals. And this signal is based on the harmonic patterns that are in the market, okay? So when I dive into this pattern or into this trade idea, I come here and I see where I enter, I see where I take profit, and I see another place I could take profit, and I see another place I could take profit. But don't you forget it. Let me go zoom out. I also have stop loss, right? That's proper risk management. You're not going to enter a trade without knowing how much you're willing to risk, how much you're willing to lose, okay? Okay. So, and it don't got to be much, right? I don't be willing to risk much. I'll be in and out of the market too. So, all right. Now, just zoom out a little bit. So what Manny Quinones has taught us is how to help the harmonic scanner and help yourself ensure that you have the most probable trades. The harmonic scanner is only about 92% accurate, so it does need your help, right? Now, if you place all 100 trades that it gave, then 92% of them would go through, right? But if you use different indicators and different strategies, then you now have the option to only get those 92%. Shout out to my YouTube downline. You see what I'm into? Right? Right. Your search bar will show a lot about you and your mind and what you're focused on, right? So if you're wasting time, you must think you got time like that, right? So shout out to Abraham Hicks too. Amazing. So yeah, you can go on here and watch his video. He's going to show you how to do the triple fire strategy, and that will allow you to you know, again, quantum leap when it comes to the harmonic scanner. I have been having success on it. People on my team have been having success on it. People in the tribe have been having success on it. Back to back to back to back to back. Win, 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 win. So gratitude, you know. We know it's not going to be all the time that we receive a profit. You know, sometimes we'll have a loss. But we know as the individual receiving that profit or that loss that none of it matters, right? Money don't mean nothing to us for us to feel emotionally like torqued by it or upset when we lose or extremely elated when we win, right? Happiness and unhappiness is based on the person. It's not based on the experience or what you have outside of you. People with tons of money are unhappy, right? People with a little bit of money are happy. Not the money, right? It's really the being itself. And yeah, you're going to really find out and learn more about yourself on this market because there's just no way to profit without you knowing yourself, okay? And knowing the market and knowing money, having more knowledge, having more information about yourself and about this market that you're engaged in, okay? So I'm not going to go too deep into the strategy right now. Why? It's there for you. He already taught it. I don't need to reteach it to you, right? Like, yeah, I'm a different voice. I'm a different channel. So I could probably share it a different way than he can that you may get or not get. But it's right here. It's on YouTube. Like, shout out to me and everyone else in the globe. Tony Robbins, Oprah, Jay-Z, all our educators, traders, like all the people who have wealth, every being, Bob Proctor, the Zig Ziglars, the Gary V's, the Grant Cardones, you know, they're still giving free, valuable information all the time. So you don't have no excuse. You ain't got no excuse. Now, is it better to invest and plug in so that you can have that on a constant? Yes, but it's not. So the harmonic scanner gives you that trade signal, and then you are the one who chooses to get in or not. And you do that based on using a strategy or like this other strategy I have, which is the Bollinger Band strategy. Again, things you can learn. Now, that's just that. This is the trade I got into. So I just want to show you the Excel document before we peace on out. All right. So remember, I started with $10. Now let me go bring up my phone so I can input our new number. All right, trading. Okay, account. No, I'm in the right account. 0163. All right, so I go to my history, right, to see the trades that I put in. I remember day one, we needed to bring in $2. Day two, we needed to bring in $2.40. Day three, we needed to bring in $2.88. And day four, which I'm on now, I need to bring in $3.46, right? I put in 2 cents the first 2 days. I put in 3 cents yesterday and today. All right. Tomorrow I will be putting in 4 cents, right? Now, when we scroll to the right side, this is where we go in to update our account to make sure we keep track, right? So my first day, I was supposed to get $2. I got $2.04. My second day, $2.40. I got $2.39. My third day, $2.88. I actually ended up getting $6.18 because I didn't put in a take profit. I like to, since I'm only doing 10 pips, I like to, and it happens quickly, I like to sit here and watch it. So my eyes were just off of it, and I hit the $2 mark. And the next time I went back, it was already here at 6. So I just took it out. I could have let it stay in the trade longer because the trade is going to continue to go up, right? I could have received more pips, but I chose not to because my goal is only 10. So it just so happened that when I came back, it was above 10 pips. Now, and it was 20 pips, right? Because I got double that. So I actually received 618. So now my total right now is 2061. But day three, my total only needed to be, let's go to day three, 1728, right? So I'm already above plan. But, you know, this, again, is just to show you how what you actually receive for the day will shift what you actually make, right? So gratitude, beginning balance was $10. Now my balance is 20, right? Gratitude. So that's really it. I'm going to go and do this for each of the accounts. And when day 4, when I make the 346, is when I'm going to come and input what I make. All right. And that's all, my loves. That is all. Like this, if you haven't been here before, this $10 in 30 days will be 2,300. In 60 days, it'll be 563,000. And in 90 days, it'll be 133 million, right? So I'm so happy and grateful that I have everything that I need to create all the amazingness that I desire in the world, right? I'm very happy and grateful for that. Right? And I'm very grateful and happy that everybody has that. You all have that option to do so. So it's really just up to you if you do it. That's not my clothes in the bag. I fold my clothes. So any Tahuski loves, I'm going to peace out and just go along my day. Please do me a favor and subscribe, right? Click like. Leave some comments if you have questions. And I'll also include a link where you can come and tune in with our CEO every Sunday at 11 p.m. Eastern or 8 p.m. Pacific. And he's 25 years plus in the game, right? He's been trading. He's traded 7 figures, 8 billions in the market. So he knows what he's talking about. And he gives some very valuable information. And every Sunday, it's open up to guests for the first hour. So if you want to learn, you don't got no excuses, right? It's here on YouTube. It's here all over. You don't have no excuses, right? And he's going to share some information that is huge for your own life, all right? You know how the stock markets can affect your life, right? People with 401ks and all these other assets in the stock market. Yeah, that's about to crash, right? You've heard it from the financial realm. You've heard it from the astrology realm. And no, I am not a professional financial advisor. No, I'm a yogi. I'm a professional yogi, okay? But I tap in and tune into different information, different knowledge, right? Which is a huge asset, which is a huge currency. And that's how I know to move around and shift and know what to leverage, right? Instead of being affected by it, right? I'm not going to be one of those people negatively affected by the stock market crashing. I'm going to be one of those that benefit from it, right? I'm going to profit off of that. Why? Because I know how to, right? And you can know how to too if you just plug in. That's all you got to do. All right, loves, apply yourself, stay amazing, stay cool. I see you soon. Peace.